Kanto, welcome back to our channel. My name is Haiza, and today in our segment of social issue, I'll be talking about our last topic, which is cyberbullying and how to deal with it. Do you know that the most popular social issue in teenagers nowadays is about cyberbullying? What is cyberbullying? Cyberbullying is actually the use of electronic communication to bully a person. In simple words, it is bullying in an online form. For example, it is by sending messages of threat to someone. Malaysia is in 6th worst in global cyberbullying, and following an online poll that has been in 2018, 23% of parents polled that their child has been a victim of cyberbullying at least once in that year. It's not a great thing, and it's not something to be proud of because it's not an achievement. It's actually a bad thing because our country is the second place of the worst cyberbullying. Based on newspaper article that I have read about cyberbullying, it's actually happened in Sarawak in 13th May 2019, that it reported a 16 years old girl, which is a Form 4 student, committed suicide by hanging herself because she posted an online poll question in her Instagram story, or as we know it as IG story. The question of D and L, which means D is for die and L is for live. And actually majority of her followers took it for granted and they actually voted D. And little did I know that girl actually committed suicide hours after that poll is being posted. And I just cannot brain that how that simple thing actually can lead to someone's death. So cyberbullying is not something that we should take lightly for the teenagers nowadays. And that is what is sad with our country nowadays, because people take cyberbullying so lightly that they, without their knowing, that they actually become a murderer because they actually lead the death of that 16 years old girl. Cyberbullying is the main cause of teenagers and kids nowadays to get mental health issues such as depression, anxiety, and other things that are making it hard for them to live normally. Because I have seen that majority of kids nowadays have an issue with their mental health, and people are just mocking them that it's just in their head and you're supposed to just get over it and you're just faking it. And until now that we're almost going into 2020, but mental health are still considered as something taboo because we are not allowed to speak it loudly, because it's not something that you can see it with your eyes like a physical pain, right? Cyberbullying is one of the biggest issues that actually has been contributing to mental health in teenagers and kids. But you should not take cyberbullying as something that is just nothing to you, because sometimes when you push some people too hard, they can actually feel that it's necessary for them to take their own life because they felt like no one is there for them. And that is actually very sad, because sometimes they are just crying for help and they're just posting it online because they want to feel an ease in their heart, because they just want to like vent out their emotion. And I know posting your emotion online is actually not a good thing, because like your followers will gonna read it, and not everyone have the same point of view with you, and not everyone is gonna like agree with you. But that's the thing, when people don't agree with you, they will feel like the urge to say something negative to you that can make you feel sad and then make you feel worthless, like, oh, I'm doing something bad and now people hate me. So that's the bad thing about the online life nowadays. Ways to deal with cyberbullying is actually there are a few ways. So if the cyberbullies are actually your schoolmates or someone you knew from your school, you can actually screenshot the comments, the nasty comments that they give to you, and then you can like print it and then you can send it to your principal of your school, so that they can take action, and your teacher will make an appointment with your parents and also the bully's parents, and they will solve the matter. If the cyberbullies is an anonymous person and they're like sending a text that's threatening you and then giving a very nasty comments or even sending an explicit pictures, you can actually screenshot that as soon as possible, because you don't want them to delete that and then you are left with no evidence. So then you can just screenshot their profile details and then you should print it out and then go to the police station with your parents and then lodge a police report, so that they can track the IP address of the anonymous person. You should not reread your conversation or the comment of the negative and nasty comment that are being given to you. So instead of you're like scrolling the apps like Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, if they have comments that are bad for you to read, you just delete it, block them, and just let it go. Someone is bullying you in online, if they are giving you nasty messages and if they are threatening you, please go and tell your parents and other people that have authorities, such as school authorities, or if they are threatening you, go lodge a police, because you need to know your rights. So take care of yourself, and I hope you enjoyed this educational video, and until next time, bye.